Hi, I'm one of the developers of Settlyd, and I'm here to talk about a new feature, or an upgraded feature that we've added to the site. If you're seeing this, this means that you have been sent an email originating from your attorney that's designed to allow you to enter information directly into the Settlyd financial software system that is going to end up forming the foundation of a very important document that's part of your case called a financial declaration. I'm going to walk you through this portal and show you how it uses, or how to show the uses that it has. You'll notice that it has been set to Mary Mother, and that's simply an example for the instructional portion of this video. You're going to see that you'll have the ability to log out of the system or go to a start screen, and this is the start screen. Some very important information here about how the financial declaration is going to be put together. The link for the tutorial that you clicked. As you work through this, we want to make sure that any amounts that are being entered are done in monthly amounts. And here is a list of items that you will want to have available to you that's going to help give you the information as far as it goes to complete this information for your attorney. If you click on this arrow on your screen, you're going to see the information that your attorney would have populated. Do review this and just see if there is anything that needs to be changed, and you can let your attorney know that. To get going, to begin the process, you're going to hit this start button, and it's going to move you over to the first screen. All of these inputs are going to be broken down into different topics. There's going to be 15 different screens that you work through. Some are a little bit more involved. Some are going to be simply one question. What you will do is, if you have any questions about any point on the screen, anywhere there is a question mark, you can roll over that with your mouse and it'll give you information about the process. Now, let's start off basic. Let's say that someone has income of $100,000 a year divided by 12, that's $8,333. So we would enter that into the appropriate box there, and then we can move on. If you have tips, retirement pension, any other income that's going to fall into any of these categories, you can enter it here. If something does not apply to you, simply skip it. If you have additional income, you can come down here, add new income, and you could put the other income that you have, the amount it is, and what type of income it is. Say that you had a side hustle, whatever that may be. And if you had, say, $1,000 a month from that, we want to make sure that we don't enter any number signs here or any commas or decimals. Just enter the whole number. And you can lay out here that this is side hustle income. Now, I use side hustle simply as an example. You'd, of course, want to be more detailed. But when you're finished and you've put in everything, you will simply press save, and you'll move over to the next screen once you've saved it. And again, you would want to look at your tax, your pay stub, to enter any income, federal or state, any other withholdings that are done. Again, if you have other withholdings, you could add those just as you added additional income. When you finished on something, let's just say that the federal tax was $1,256 a month. Again, you would save that. Move to the next screen. This is the monthly expenses screen. You're going to see things like rent, mortgage payment, food, household supplies, life insurance, any other alimony or support paid. All of these categories break down information provided as to detail those anywhere these question marks are located. And then once again, let's just say as an example here, if you have a $2,000 a month mortgage payment, you would enter that. Also have the ability, if you're a parent and there's a child in the matter, that you, if you were the custodial parent, you can enter that you were the custodial parent, enter the name of a child, and lay that it is a party, the child of the party, or in that box there. And then what you could do is, again, come down and press save, move over to the next screen. If you have installment loans that are paid each month, you could set those out, lay out who the creditor is, any information about that loan, and then again, just move through screen to screen. Are there other debts that are not payable in monthly installments? Are you in bankruptcy? And if nothing applies to you, no need to do anything other than move beyond that. If, for instance, there is non-marital property, say there is a car, a Dodge Ram, you enter that, enter who the title owner is, when the property was acquired. Again, if there's questions, scroll over the appropriate part, and then you can simply add that. Again, saving and moving through each screen. If you have any questions, again, anytime there's the question marks, you can roll over that, and you'll continue to move through until you get to the end of the screen, and at that point you'll save and finish. You have the ability to view or edit. Otherwise, you can log out. When you're done, that will be sent to your attorney, who will be able to process that and put it into final form and follow up with any questions you have. Thank you so much for using. If you have any questions at all, please contact your attorney.